All right. So what's going on?
Maintaining, trying my best to, same shit.
What's your name?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, how old you is?
41.
41?
41.
What you doing outside?
Man, trying to hustle up some change, man. Going through some changes.
Like what? What you going through?
Basically, trying to wait on the check, you know what I mean? It ain't made it. So, it's kind of rough at this point.
Why you can't get a job?
To tell you the truth, I'm disabled. Got mental issues, back problems, shit like that,
Have you tried to work before?
Yeah, I actually kept a job up until I was like 19.
We'll talk a little bit louder because of the car.
I kept a job until I was like 19.
Okay.
It got rough, Basically, threw my shoulder out. Went through a couple changes as far as like mental capacity, problems. Had a heart attack, shit like that.
So do you have family?
Yeah.
Do they help you out financially?
Yeah. Every now and then, yeah.
So what brings you out here for money?
The fact that I can't get to my check. I gotta pay. I got a different check that I'm supposed to be getting, but I ain't got a check. So, every time I get to trying to get the money out the bank, it seems like they don't want me to have it. So.
You do drugs?
No, not really. Smoke some dope, but that was about it.
Do you smoke dope currently?
Huh?
Do you smoke dope currently?
No, not really.
When's the last time you smoked dope?
It's just been some weeks.
Okay.
No.
Do you live with your family?
No.
Who do you live with?
I got my own apartment.
You got your own apartment?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you pay the rent?
Through my SSI.
You said they holding it up from you right now?
Yeah.
Any reason why they hold it up?
Now they just don't want me to have my own pay shit. So, just going through stress.
Then out here, do you run into other homeless people?
Yeah, I see them all the time. Just going through the same shit. They basically living out in the street, asking for change and shit. I see them. They come and go every now and then. I might see somebody I know. I might throw them a dollar or two, something.
You ever heard about Tent City before?
No.
Out here?
Tent City.
Yeah.
I've seen shit like that, but no, I haven't really heard of it.
Like the tents at the parking lots, like where people sleep at. What do you think about that?
I think it's a little bit less stress out on the actual individuals. They going through some shit, trying to take it a day at a time. Dollar for a dollar. But hopefully somebody might tell them that they can get a homeless voucher for a house and shit, be able to get to a job, some shit like that.
Okay. How'd you grow up?
Just with my mother.
With who?
My mother.
With your mom? How was that relationship with your mama?
It was alright. Kept my grades up in school, I just went through some shit back in the day. I used to sell bud, but I got tired of doing the shit. So, you know what I mean? It was me growing out of myself.
What'd you go through that made you transition?
Fact of maturity. Trying to get a job, live my life the right way.
And then you had a heart attack, huh?
Yeah, being stressed out about a whole bunch of bullshit, count, differential money and shit, being stressed out and shit. Smoking bud, letting shit get to me and shit.
How many kids do you got?
Can't say.
You don't know?
Don't know.
How many kids do you know that you got?
Can't say. I really can't say.
Oh, okay. 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 So do you have a girlfriend?
At this point, no.
You ever had a long-term girlfriend or like a?
Yeah. But give or take, that shit went up in the air at one point. She got pregnant and wound up having a baby by somebody else. So.
A baby by somebody else?
Yeah. So. Yeah.
How you know it's by somebody else though?
Had the DNA tested.
Oh, so you stuck with her all the way through, and then
yeah.
What'd she say?
Yeah. What could she say? She was like, I don't know. She couldn't say shit. Yeah, it's real messed up.
It is. So, how long was you with her for?
About 9 months. About 9 months, man.
So you met her right when she got pregnant and you stuck with her all the way through?
No, it wasn't like we was together at first. So after a while, I would say it was about 9 months.
And was she out here with you?
No, she wasn't out here with me.
Okay. So when did you start coming out here kind of holding up the sign?
Probably like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, it's been 3-4 years?
Yeah.
Have you had any type of job since then or no?
No, not really. Trying to maintain between a whole bunch of other shit. The job sequence that I would have is basically trying to stay out of trouble. So, you know what I mean? It's one of them things.
You got a record?
No.
Oh, so you ain't never been to jail before or prison or nothing?
I've been in jail before, but I ain't never had a charge that I had actually did. So it's a little bit different.
What you mean a charge that you had actually did?
I mean, like, I'd be arrested for some shit I didn't do.
Like what? What they arrest you for?
Basically tickets and shit. One time they got me for jaywalking after trying to tell me to leave the place that I was at. I was at the gas station. Another time they tried to get me for loitering outside the place, and I had just walked up. So I mean, it was some shit like that.
Oh, they put you in jail for that?
Yeah. Differentials. Motherfucker tried to get me for pissing outside one time, but I had to go. I mean, it was one of them days, you know what I mean? And then he switched it up to something else, like paraphernalia and shit. And I had already handed him the motherfucking goddamn dope in the first damn place, and they still tried to shoot. So I don't even know. And that was right in front of the police station.
Damn.
So, I mean, I done went through some shit. Motherfucker tried to put me in a scenario where they was gonna fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
And then I told the police that shit. And then he told me to leave, and then told me I can't. And then I wound up having to fight with him. So I mean,
you just beat him up?
Nah, I swung off on him. But the case was the scenario being that they was actually trying to hold me for something that somebody else was already intact in the criminal act, and whatever they was trying to do, it wasn't going to be one of those times where it was going to blow up in my face if I'm trying to make it not blow up in my face, and then he telling me that he ain't going to do shit about it. So, I mean, he tried to make it blow up in my face, and I swung off on him because he actually did do the scenario that said he wasn't going to help.
Yeah, that sound like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
So you said that you was raised by your mama. What about your daddy? Where's your daddy at?
Dad, basically living with his moms, I guess, down south.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Did you ever see him?
I seen him like once. went down there for a summer. Other than that, no. Maybe when I was like 1 to 5 years old, I might have seen my father a couple times, but I can't remember him. And then when I was in middle school, I went to see him for a summer.
And that was the only experience you had with your daddy?
Yeah.
You think if he was here, you would have been different?
Probably.
Did you have any male figures in your life?
Yeah, but give or take, I mean, every structured situation that I went through, from idea that say, okay, maybe I might make a currency and then have somebody sell the motherfucker, but by the time it's already made and the design is there, it don't say that somebody don't actually came back with the money type shit. You know what I mean? It'd be like when the motherfucker, them record players, and they might have a fan in front of the horn and shit, with Pampers on that motherfucker. It say for world peace, sex, and now playing. And the motherfucker might not even want to motherfucker tell you when shit hitting the fan, it's hitting the fan. You know what I mean? It's one of them things, you know. So I mean, I don't went through some shit, tried to do some shit, and then I don't went through the scenario where I'm waiting on some money, but I don't know when it's gonna make it.
I'm talking about male figures. You had like uncles, granddads, stepdads.
Give or take, like my uncles and them, they was there, but you know what could they say? I was in school. I was, you know, 4.1 student, so I wasn't really hearing shit. I didn't really, you know, go through shit back in the day.
Oh, you was a 4.0 student?
Yeah. So I basically kept good grades. Went through high school with a little bit of a different scenario because I wouldn't turn in my homework on time, but I get it done. So basically, that's all that shit was.
Why you ain't go to college?
Couldn't go to college. I had a scenario being with a report, restraining order. I had a case pending.
Oh.
So between that and then by the time I had the heart attack, it was just, you know, a little bit different. Got shot in the back with a bulletproof vest at one point, so I mean, that shit was fucked up.
Explain that.
I just woke up, motherfucker told me to put on the vest, shot me in the back. Asked me about where the fuck I had some dope at. I told him in my underwear on my balls. Motherfucker told me to put on the motherfucking vest, shot me in the back. I died because my chest cavity broke up, and then that was that.
So they so they woke you up.
Yeah.
Told you to put on a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, it was a raid. It was a raid.
They told you to put on a bulletproof vest though.
Yeah. Because the scenario being, I was in the blender. It wasn't even my shit. You know what I mean? It was not me.
I wonder why they would tell you to put on a bulletproof vest though. That's crazy. So you put on the bulletproof vest and then your chest had broken. Did you go to the hospital?
Yeah. Actually, I think they probably called the fire department. Probably had to shock me back to life or some shit. I don't know.
So you went
I woke up at the house, at my house, laying on my chest, and when I moved my back, I couldn't actually feel my back. I mean, I couldn't actually move my back without it hurting. It was because of the shot.
How long was you down for that for?
Just about a week. Then I had to flashback of what happened.
Damn. Did you stop selling dope at that point?
Nah, but it took a couple of days, and then yeah.
Oh, so you sold dope for only a few more days?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But you had to make sure that your supplier was good. Was you got fronted?
I got the shit off, and then guess he didn't want me going through the shit no more.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you sold dope for a little bit, you got shot, and then you said, forget it, I ain't selling dope no more. And then what?
Just went back to waiting on my SSI.
So then you went back to 20 years. How long you been on your SSI for?
It's like 2005, actually like 2007.
I thought you said you get SSI to pay for your rent.
Yeah, I do.
So you get it or you ain't on it?
No, I get it.
Oh, okay. So you've been getting it since 05. So what check are you waiting on then?
No, it's actually 07. I've been getting it since. But this is a different kind of check. You remember I was telling you about the car insurance and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different type of shit that, you know, there would be money over. There would be a check coming. But still waiting on it.
Okay. And then, tell me this. What about your mama? Why come you don't... Is she still around?
My mom actually moved out of state, so, I mean, give or take, that's just that.
Do you still talk to her?
Yeah, I speak to her still.
Why you don't go live with her out of state? Get yourself out of this environment.
One of these days I will, but I'm still waiting on payments from certain individuals.
Oh, people owe you money, huh?
Yeah.
What they owe you money for?
Inventions of shit in general. Different design shit.
Oh, for inventions?
Yeah.
What'd you invent?
That's what I'm saying. Currencies, clothes, shit like that.
Oh, you invented clothes?
Yeah, I done designed some clothes and shit.
What clothes did you design?
Basically, just some off-the-wall type scenario given, picture worth 1,000 words, peaceful type shit. Right off the top of my head, I can't think of the things because I done did so many of them. But, I got a blank mind right now. But it's been some shit. I remember one was a pineapple crab. Got a pineapple, got the crab. It's in the blind test. You know what I mean? Like a hoodie suit. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like they have the blind test for like when you do your car visual thing. Shit like that.
Okay. So they owe you money, but they ain't paid up yet, huh?
Yeah.
How you plan on getting that money?
I gotta wait.
What if they don't ever pay you, then what?
I don't know.
So, man, this finna get colder outside. What you plan on doing when it get cold outside?
Same scenario, man. Same shit. Till everything come through.
You got a bigger coat?
Nah. Just this one.
But how much money you make standing outside every day?
Maybe 20, 30 bucks at the most.
A day?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad for not. I mean, how long do you be standing outside for?
Shit, probably a couple hours sometimes.
And you make 20, 30 at most for like what? Maybe 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah.
I guess it's not, $15 an hour, give or take.
Sometimes, yeah.
I guess it's more in like when we have like bigger events, huh?
Yeah, could be. Most be like 40, 50 bucks.
So man, so back to it, man. So you don't know if you got kids, huh?
No.
Do you want to have kids? Do you want to?
Yeah, I would love to have kids at this point, but
what about a wife?
Yeah. Would love to have a wife.
What's your goals?
Just be prosperous, man. Be rich at one point, go through some scenarios, family orientated, relaxed, go on vacation, shit like that. Goals like, normal people. Be successful.
Those pretty dope goals to have, man.
And have a peaceful fucking day, basically.
You have any type of career goals?
Other than making peaceful inventions, no.
What type of inventions you like to make? What type of inventions exactly do you like to make?
Designs and shit. I don't probably design over 150 different things. All peaceful. Picture worth 1,000 words. It's one of them days.
You seem like you'd be a pretty dope artist, man.
Yeah.
Not to draw and do all that type of stuff?
Nah, just bring up the idea, have them do it. Just shit like that.
If you could change one thing that happened in your past, what would it be?
Probably to be able to tell somebody what would have occurred before it occurred. If I could change it from happening in general. It's like saying, like, let's say the World Trade happened and shit. Before the shit happened, if I could say exactly how they was gonna do it, instead of the shit happening, shit like that, you know, instead of shit being pieced together, you know what I mean, in my life where somebody might die and I can't get to the person before they die, you know, shit like that.
Gotcha. How many people died that you know?
Not that many, but still. It's probably about as many people that I could count on two hands.
How'd they die?
One might have been stroke, heart attack, shit like that. One person got shot. Another person got shot. One got chopped.
Chopped? You mean like cut up?
Yeah. So, I mean, shit like that.
Damn, why they getting shot and cut up?
I don't know. Can't say.
Reasons beyond you?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. That was people that was close to you, huh?
Yeah. Went to school.
What about siblings and cousins and grandmas and aunties?
Well, my aunties had a heart attack. Grandma had a stroke. Shit like that. You know.
Cousins, siblings?
Yeah.
What about them?
Nothing happened to any of my cousins at this point. So that's a blessing in disguise.
Are you close to them?
Yeah, but we don't talk. We don't see each other. They be at work.
Where you go for Christmas and Thanksgiving?
I stay at the house.
By yourself?
Basically.
Why you don't go see them or go with your mama?
Distance being, location unknown type stuff. I mean, I got a big family. I just don't know where they at. I might know one or two of them is, and they'll be able to get me to another one. But, I mean, as far as like being close like this, we're not, I mean, I got a lot of space, spatial difference with this mental issue shit that I'm going through.
What you going through mentally? Is it like schizophrenic, bipolar?
Bipolar, schizophrenic.
Bipolar and schizophrenic?
Yeah.
So what does that do? What does that do for you? What does that mean?
It does a lot of shit. It drives me up a wall, man.
Well, I can't hear you. Can you talk a little bit louder?
It drives me up a wall. I mean, hearing voices and shit, being upset, you know, it just does shit.
What is it, like something that tick? You got like a tick that is just. What's your tick?
It's just being annoyed by the voices. What can I say? It's a little bit different.
What do the voices say?
They talk a lot of shit. That's all I can say, man. It rains, man. They try to affect people that I know, trying to get under my skin. So, I mean, they fuck with my face, my eyes, shit like that. It's one of them scenarios. I really don't talk about it because, give or take, it's a little touchy.
Might be people that want to, that might want to help you out.
But when it comes to that, the scenario being, it's certain things that I do, knowing a boundary, that certain people, they would do something a certain way, and if they do it a certain way, I ain't gonna say it comes back on me, but it comes back possibly on the wrong person. So I keep a boundary within the thoughts.
Got you. And are you clinically diagnosed with bipolar and schizophrenia?
Yeah.
You ever talk to like a psychologist or a psychiatrist about that? How did that go?
Same scenario.
What did they say?
They really can't decipher what the scenario is. I mean, it's just an illness.
It's deep. You got any medication for that?
Yeah, I take medications for them. It's on the anti-anxiety, antidepressant, mood stabilizer.
Take them every day?
Yeah.
You ever didn't take them before?
Nah, I take them. I really do.
Ever since you've been diagnosed, you've been taking them consistently?
Yeah.
That's good. What happened before you took them? How did that play out?
Sometimes they give you sleeping pills and the shit work too well. I mean, I done had that shit happen. And then I'm up for 3 days when I didn't get them because they didn't bring them. So I don't went through shit like that. Please tell me I didn't get a cigarette.
I got you, man.
Good luck.
Yeah, for sure. Got you, man. Do you smoke a lot of cigarettes?
Yeah. I have to smoke because I got a carbonated lung from making bud before it has the strain came back into like the full strain, like in botanist style. I'll make the buds up, put it on the stem, but then before it dried out, that came back, seeded itself and all that shit. I smoke.
Man, that don't make no sense. You don't need to smoke no cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is unhealthy, man. No matter what way you put it, that didn't make no sense. What you mean? You did the buzz and...
No, they actually have carbonation that takes the oil, because the actual oil went to my brain. At that point, it was positive chlorophyll, and it gets to your brain, and it'll make you have an asthma attack. It's one scenario being that you have to actually smoke a cigarette because you smoked uncured tobacco. I mean, uncured plants. Have you ever heard of curing weed? That's where you dry the bud out before you smoke it. If you don't cure it, which is when they dry it out, that's what happens. When you smoke the bud again, it fucks your body up. So naturally, it's one of the things where when you smoke a cigarette, it filters back the oil out of the brain from the actual panic attack that you would have.
So if you don't smoke cigarettes, do you have a panic attack?
Yeah. So it's one of them scenarios where the shit is that bad, but it does actually help to smoke a cigarette.
Gotcha. So you don't have to smoke it, but it helps. It help you live, help you mentally.
I actually have to smoke them because I would actually have a panic attack that could stem to a heart attack or a stroke.
Did the doctor tell you that?
They would know it to be true. It's a carbonation, oil, brains, seizure possibility that would happen.
But the doctor didn't tell you that? Or they did?
Oh, the doctor did.
Okay. That's pretty interesting. I never heard of that before.
It's a lot of scenarios.
That's deep. All right, man. It was nice meeting you.
Bless you.
I'm definitely gonna post this up. I'm probably gonna post it up in the next couple of days. You got something you want to tell the world?
I thought this is in Guinness Book of World Records. Every day is supposed to be a mission complete of UN, and hopefully one day it will be achieved. At one point, it might be $1 million in account for the thought of a Guinness Book of World Record in a Nobel political party attempt. At that point, which is the goal of the day. But at that point, maybe one day somebody will see it that way. You know what I mean? Babies ain't born next to each other in the car seat fighting and shit. So, I mean, when you're this close in the world, you might as well lean back in the car that you're in and try and get into a mellow situation, because we basically inside the ozone, inside a different car taking a ride, through space. So, I mean, it's a little something.
Okay. Pretty sure somebody gonna take that and break it down. You know what I'm saying? What's her name again?
Jeremiah.
Alright. For sure.
Hey!